Yo, what's up, guys? So, for the past couple of days, I've been seeing a lot of these how to blow up a Type B channel videos going viral. So, it made me realize something. Well, nobody has actually made a video about how to blow up a sample pack channel, which is something I've been doing for the past year or so. And it's helped me make money, it's helped me get a lot of placements, and it's helped me grow my brand as a producer and a sample maker. So, if you're a sample maker and you want to get into this, I'm gonna walk you through the whole process, everything that comes with it, everything you should know, everything I've learned from the past year uploading sample packs weekly. And yeah, I'm just gonna give you all the sauce, everything I know. So stick around and let's get into it. Okay, so now let's just start with the basics of what a sample pack channel is and how it works. So you're gonna make a new channel, right? Where you're gonna start posting your sample packs every week. Now, you can think of this as an email list which you send weekly packs to, but it's even bigger. Because, for example, people are still gonna use your samples, they're still gonna split 50-50 on BeatStars, and you're gonna be making money through beat collabs. But instead of sending to, like, let's say 50 people, 100 people, even 500 people on your email list, here you can potentially go into the tens of thousands of people using your samples. Now, I also want to mention before anything else, you should be using a brand new channel, brand new email, new channel, new phone, everything. The reason behind this is, say you use an old Type B channel, right? It's just gonna mess up with the audience you're gonna be targeting, and it could potentially waste your time and just give you bad results. Now, once you have a new channel, you want to get something like TubeBuddy or vidIQ, just something to look up keywords and see how much search volume they have. Now, the difference between Type Beats and sample pack channels is, if you do Type B channels, you would actually want to niche down and use keywords that are not that saturated, right? But in the case of sample pack channels, it's kind of the opposite. You want to go for the biggest keyword you can possibly go. Imagine you're an artist, right? And you want to get a beat. So you're gonna look up whatever type beat, and you're gonna go listen through all of the beats, and then you're just gonna buy one. In the case of being a producer, if you want to cook up with samples, you're just gonna go to YouTube, you're gonna type Lil Baby Whoop Kit or whatever, and then you're just gonna download everything. The whole idea is, for sample pack channels, you want to use the biggest keyword because everybody gets their chance. At this point, you've made your channel and you've picked a niche which you're gonna be going after. The next thing you want to do is create a website. Now, this website you're gonna be using to host your kits. You can start with BeatStars, of course, but I would recommend against it because, first off, it doesn't capture emails of your customers, so email marketing is out the question and it's not very good. And second, it doesn't look professional, so you want to make an actual good impression on your customer base. So when you go to a website and it's built well and easy to use, it makes a good impression on the customer, so they're more likely to browse around and just look at your products and buy. Now, as far as platforms to make your website, I can give you two options. The first one is free, it's PayHip. It's what I used the first few months that I started. As you can see, you can build a good enough website with it. It's not that bad, it's free. Now, the thing they do is they take 5% of each sale you make, but if you're gonna be just uploading free kits, you're not gonna be charged. Now, the second option is Shopify, of course. You can get it pretty cheap, like it's $1 for the first 3 months. Now, I would recommend using Shopify if you're actually selling kits now and you want to build stuff like landing pages to get even more conversions. Shopify is good, but if you're moving to a more advanced position now, selling kits, you've already built your customer base, you have an email list, and so on. Okay, so now we're back in FL Studio. So You have your website, you have your channel, you have your niche, and you're gonna start making samples. There's a few tips I can give you as far as arrangement goes for sample packs specifically. The way I go about it is I always go for 4 to 5 to 6 sections, and after that I just put each individual layer in stems. Now, one thing a lot of people don't do, but they should start doing, is exporting the root nodes of a sample in MIDI and just putting it together with the rest of the samples in the sample pack. This is useful because if you don't know the root nodes of the sample, it can get messy, 808s can be out of key and so on. But when you have this in your sample packs, people can just go to it, they can drag and drop it and just follow the root nodes. And that way you make it way easier for them to work with your samples and come back to you. Okay, so now you have a website, you have a niche, you're making whoops, you have the whoops ready, and it's time for you to upload them in a sample pack. You're gonna need a cover art. Of course, you can pay someone, but if you're gonna be doing this every week, it's very good for you to just learn how to make it yourself, because it's gonna get really expensive if you're just gonna be paying a graphics designer. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna go to Pinterest and you're gonna look around for some cool images. You're gonna go into Photoshop, you're gonna add your own whoop kit name, you're gonna add your logos, what it contains, for example. You pretty much got a cover art in like 15 minutes. As you can see, that's what most people actually do. You just take this, you remove the text, and you add your own text. Okay, so you're done with the cover art and everything, and now it's time to make a video, which you're gonna be uploading to YouTube. Videos of your sample packs, people really underestimate how important that is for your channel, for your growth, and so on. I'm gonna give you an example of stages my channel went through with visuals. First off, I started with the static image like everybody else does, and you can see average view duration is like 40 seconds, which is not so good. It doesn't really keep the viewer engaged. Now, after that, I realized I should actually start making something that's more interesting, something that's gonna stand out. I switched to this preview, which, as you can see, it almost hit 10,000 views. The difference is you have this little waveform or whatever, but it still wasn't quite right. It's still a big jump from 40 seconds to like a minute and 12 seconds. But after that, I actually watched some of these TrackLib video edits. I'm pretty sure you've seen them. Then I switched to using that type of style, and as you can see, it went from 40 seconds at the start to almost 2 minutes out of a 3-minute video preview. So yeah, it just started performing way better. I would say you should really focus on the whole presentation of your video, of your samples. It's pretty much the key factor that's gonna change stuff for you, other than staying consistent. Now, since a lot of people have been asking me how I actually edit these videos, because there's no tutorial whatsoever on how to do this with the waveform, I'm just gonna show you real quick. So I just go to FL Studio, right? I just put my sample in the playlist, and then I just take a screenshot of the waveform as so. Now, once I have the picture of the waveform, I just go to this website called Online PNG Tools, and I just put it in without Photoshop, without anything. It just removes the background. So I just download it, put them in Premiere Pro, and I take the sample, the waveform sample image, and I make a copy of it, and then I just get the crop function and I just put it on the top layer. Then I go to the start, click this, which creates an automation, and then I turn it up to 100. After that, I just go to the end of the sample like so, and I just drag it down to 0. To be visible, you also got to change the color of the top layer, and there you have it. It's like, it just takes like a minute, and you can do this any way you want. You can use it for Instagram, you can use it for YouTube, doesn't matter. Okay, so now once you're done with everything, it's time to upload the video. So the way I do it is, of course, I start with the title and everything. You can just copy this from me or whoever. Now the important thing is, here you should be using the recognize link or sub to unlock or anything which essentially just makes it so people have to subscribe to you so that they can get the download link. Now this is gonna help you grow your audience. Me personally, I just use recognize. You just go here, create, you paste the download link, then you enter a title and you enter your channel where they have to subscribe. If you keep doing this for at least half a year, uploading every week, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see success, you're gonna get placements, you're gonna get money. And I can even show you an example of someone who actually applied the advice I gave them some time ago and they stuck with the same things I do. So they started about a year ago as well, and as you can see, he remained consistent, he kept uploading, his video started blowing up. Now he has placements, he makes money. So if you have any other questions, feel free to hit me up on IG. I'm open to everything, get some advice. I don't charge, I don't ask for money. So yeah, have a good one and stay safe.